Nora, you told me that you've never been in a relationship.
Yeah.
Wait,
IRL.
what?
Ever. Mm-hmm.
No, it's true. It's true.
She's
No.
never been in a relationship. So you take this character, for instance, right? And the things that this character does. And what I was thinking, like, does that have a, you know, like, does that have some sort of pull on
Connection
that?
pool?
Yeah,
Like,
connection.
yeah, like, I mean, so, okay, so let me just get a little bit into how and why I haven't been in a relationship. For anyone wondering, it's a choice I made. It's not because I couldn't be in one, or, you know, it's more like a choice I've made. I've always been like a very focused person. So growing up, things like that didn't really interest me, you know. Like I had my thing going with sports. I was a very like big on athlete. Like I was doing everything by the books type of person. So like no distractions kind of person as well, right? So yeah, I just kind of was super focused and focusing on school and on my football or soccer, as someone would call it.
Yep.
And yeah, and when it wasn't that, you know, it kind of became streaming. That was my main focus, right? I also deal with OCD, if anyone like knows what that is. So,
Okay, yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah, so I'm a very like.
Is it like to an extreme level?
Not to an extreme level, but like I've been to therapy with it as well. Like I got diagnosed like as a teenager, like 13, 14 years old. So
Does it like annoy you if like he doesn't put the fucking toothpaste in the right
but
like
it's not
area
like
or something?
that though. Like it's not that type of OCD though, right? So
Okay.
when people think OCD, they usually think of it as like, you know, oh, you gotta place things like a certain type of way, you know, like put it in if it sits wrong, you know, that's how it's not like that. Like OCD is like directly like obsessive compulsive disorder. It's not like a hygienic thing like where you have to, you know, be clean and stuff. It's like way deeper than that. I think it's very misunderstood actually in this, you know, it's very misunderstood. It's basically
100%. What is it for you then?
For me, it's like impulsive thoughts that I get in my head that don't make any sense. You know, so it's a thought that I get in my head that don't make no sense and like that I can't control. Like my
like you
mind
want to like just punch somebody in the head?
No, not
like
that.
it could be like negative thoughts
yeah,
too.
especially negative thoughts, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
It's mostly negative thoughts because like if it's a negative thought, it's most likely like a compulsive thought that I'm having, right? So I learned how to like intrusive thoughts. So like
I've heard of those.
Yeah, so you get intrusive thoughts, and sometimes with OCD like you have to like act on it. So like basically your intrusive thoughts telling you like, oh, you gotta do this, or that thought is true, you know. But it's like it's not a real thought. It makes sense.
I've had some shit like that before.
Yeah, so it's intrusive and it doesn't make any sense, but your brain is try to make it sense of it, you know, and reel it into you. So, but thankfully, I got help really early and got control over it very early, which was been very helpful for me. And my mom has been going with me to therapy since I was a teenager, and she's kind of like put herself in the role of like knowing what this disorder is and knowing how to control it. And she's been literally like my angel through the whole thing. Like she knows exactly like how to deal with it and knows how big of a struggle it is. So she's been helping me a lot with that, and I don't really talk a lot about it, but
yeah.
But I feel like it's important to also
that mental
speak
health
about
stuff. A lot of people don't like to talk about.
Yeah, but I feel like it's important to talk about because, like knowing other people that have it, like a public person like me, for example, can also like kind of help other people who deal with it. Maybe know that they're not alone in it, and you know that it's normal to have this, and you can live with it, and you can deal with it period.
Oh,
So
100%. I talk about my like anxiety and stuff like that all the time because there's other people that go through it and it helps them out. So I think it's important to talk about that type of stuff. Do you feel like that has hindered you from
No.
being able to be in a relationship, or is this just
I don't think
off
that, but
topic?
I think it added to me like being the focused person that I am, you know, and like just doing things that, you know, are out of my comfort zone was and is still a thing that is very hard for me because I'm very big on like habits, you know, like my own like
yeah.
so like new things scare the shit out of me.